Let's get right to work. Work, 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 work. Let's get right to work.
Hello, everyone. How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining me yet again here on Sippin The Montea. How was everyone's week? How did everything go? How's everybody's December going? Mine's off to an okay start. I, because of COVID and everything, I'm forgetting that it's Christmas time. I haven't put my tree up. It's actually locked in the storage unit in my basement. I had went to Jamaica earlier this year, and I had lost my keys in Jamaica, and the key to the storage unit was on that key ring. So my Christmas tree is locked in the basement. So I have to get some bolt cutters and get that lock off. I kind of don't feel like it. We'll see. Anyways, enough about me. Let's get to the tea. Okay, that's what you guys are here for. You're not here for this Kelly and Michael small talk. You're here for the dirt, the grime. Okay, so first off, we have Real Housewives of Atlanta star Cynthia Bailey and her ex-husband Peter Thomas in the news. Yes, we do. For a change, Cynthia is in the news. Whoa, imagine that. Not boring for a change. We love you, Cynthia. She is suing Peter Patricia for 170K in money lost. Why is she suing him? Well, they had a business venture together. If you recall from watching the show, she was helping him open up Bar One. I'm going to read you the story, okay? I'm going to read you excerpts from it. Okay, this is according to The Blast. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Cynthia Bailey is suing ex-husband Peter Thomas over an allegedly unpaid loan, and she wants the court to seize his home. Wait, whoa! I didn't know that. I'm going into this blind, you guys, so I'm learning with you. According to court documents obtained by The Blast, on September 1st, Cynthia filed a lawsuit against Peter in Georgia court. In docs, Cynthia says she loaned Peter 170K for the purchase of an Atlanta property. In return, she agreed to hand over all rights and interests in Peter's restaurant Bar One. Per their deal, Peter agreed to pay back the loan within 36 months. Y'all, that was back in like 2016, 2017. That was a long time ago. Cynthia is asking the court for permission to foreclose on Peter's home to collect on the money she is owed. The docs state, I'm sorry, that's not funny, but the plaintiff elects to foreclose the security deed as a mortgage on the real estate property. Further, she explains she wants him to cough up extra money for her having to take this to court. She says plaintiff has had to retain legal counsel and incur substantial costs of litigation and request attorney fees and other costs of collection. Ooh, Cynthia. Not Cynthia trying to make the boys go homeless. I mean, the suit is asking the court to award Cynthia 170K plus seize the home from Peter immediately. Peter has yet to respond to the lawsuit. Cynthia informed the court that they can serve him with legal papers at his bar in North Carolina. Now wait, because Peter did an interview with Michelle from Straight from the A on YouTube Live. I tuned in the other day, and everybody in the comments was going in on Cynthia. Back in 2017, okay, like I said, Cynthia and Peter finalized their nasty divorce after years of being together. He faced allegations of infidelity for some time. Prior to their marriage, they signed a prenuptial agreement that determined who got what in the event of a split. Oh, I think we finna get the tea on who got what In the divorce, okay, according to divorce documents, Cynthia was awarded her impressive collection of properties, including 3 homes in Georgia and one in Texas. Oh, Cynthia got 4 homes? I didn't know that. They be trying to play her like she broke. Remember, Nene was trying to make it seem like Cynthia ain't had nothing. Cynthia had 4 homes. She also got her Land Rover in Pontiac, Montana. Um, I would have left that out. They don't even make Pontiacs no more. But I guess it's I don't know. Um, I mean, okay, girl, you got a Pontiac, but the Land Rover is cool. Um, Peter was able to keep his member interest in 2 restaurants and his own property. Earlier this year, Cynthia got remarried when she walked down the aisle with Mike Hill. Um, Okay. So wow, I did not know that. I thought she was just suing him for the lost damages. So she's suing him for 170K for what she loaned him, and she's suing him for legal fees, and she wants his home seized immediately. Girl, I mean, I guess I mean, we saw that marriage was going down a rocky road. If you follow that show, I mean, it was pretty much you know, in the stars that was not working out, unfortunately. But dang, Cynthia out here trying to stab him and twist the knife. Hey, Cynthia, Peter, good luck to you both. Um, this, that's nasty. But both of there is Peter. You should have paid her back or made some effort to pay her back. She says she didn't get any of the money back, so he didn't pay her back a little bit. If you would have gave her back, 50K or 60K, 70K, I don't think this would be happening right now. She'll probably just be texting you like, Peter, what's good with the other 100K? You running that to me sometime soon. Cynthia seemed like a nice, lenient person. I think she would have worked with him because she seemed to still like him very much even after they were divorced. I think she would have threw him a bone, but Peter, you when you owe people personally, you have to pay that back post haste. Um. So, anyways, marriage. That's marriage for you. Speaking of marriage, Jeannie Mai and Jeezy. Okay, so I got wind that Jeezy has postponed the wedding till 2025. I'll be like, you know what? Here go your ring back, sir. 2025? Are we going to be here in 2025? COVID killing everybody, shutting everything down. 2025? Well, Jeannie is the, hey, Jeezy played off like he didn't have a problem with Jeannie Mai's comment about her liking the little dark meat on the side. But is this payback? Is it payback? Is it a little bit of karma? Ooh, I don't know. G 2025. Ooh, that is some hoodness. You're in the hood now, baby. Oh wow. Good luck to them and good luck to that. It would not be me. It could not be me. Especially, for both of them being people of a certain age, 40 going on 40. Um, if we're dating anything past like 18 months, it's like, okay, what are we doing? What are we doing? Is there going to be an engagement? Are we getting married? Are we breaking up? Like, what are we doing? Um, because time's winding down on this clock called life, and if you're playing, I'm going to need you to step to the side and let a real one step up. Uh, I mean, I guess they're really in love. I guess she's really in love because when he would have proposed that idea to me, I'd have been right on out the door. He must be footing the bill for some nice things and affording her a nice life. Um, because them pictures that I saw of Jeezy sitting down in them in those boating shorts, There wasn't nothing much going on in them shorts, in them little shorts. I wish I had the picture. I don't have the picture to show y'all what I'm talking about. But Jeezy sat down and them shorts rolled up, and that cat was fat. That's all I'm gonna say on that. We're gonna we're gonna move on to another little smaller story. In the news, we have Jennifer Lopez, aka Ashanti, aka Shante Moore, aka any other black female musician who you can sneak your voice over a track on. She said, I guess someone asked her, or she felt the need to say that I have never gotten Botox. I'm not that person. And based on the picture that I just showed, I believe her. She looks 51. She's 51, giving very much abuela, giving giving me youthful abuela. That's what she's giving me here. Um, the paleness of the skin gives me, that she's been frightened. Maybe she's seen a face from the past, someone that she thought was deceased. Maybe a Days of Our Lives vibes. Maybe someone she thought was dead is back in town. Uh, Pale as a sheet, white as a sheet of loose leaf paper. Um, I definitely believe you. I don't feel like you had to come out and say that, Jenny. Um, I feel that that's good that you haven't done that, or had the need to do that in 51 years. That's commendable, but you are also worth nearly $500,000, so you can afford the best dermatologist, the best foods to put in your body, the best treatments. Maybe it's not invasive or a surgical additive, but you do things, to preserve yourself and preserve your youth and your appearance. You do. It's not all natural. You wouldn't look like that if you were a cashier at Lowe's Home Improvement. You would be giving very much abuela, very much I make tortillas from scratch at home. That's what you would be giving. So, congratulations to you and your skin, I suppose, on not having to, insert any additives. I guess we're proud of you. You know, it's certainly not melanin, holding you up because there's nothing there. I mean, I think the Kardashians have more melanin than you without adding any on. I didn't realize that she was that pale. Um, but yeah, that's that. I I don't really have too much more to say on that. In a minute, we are going to cut to break. When we come back, we are going to talk about. I want to get into when we come back. We're going to talk about Drake. Drake has embarked on a new business venture. Um, it's interesting. It's an interesting take. Uh, I'm kind of curious, but not at the same time. Also, we'll be talking about who's Rihanna dating. Huh? Huh? We haven't heard any Riri news in a while. We've just been getting panties and lip gloss from her on Instagram. Riri's back in the news. What does this mean? Is there music afoot? I don't know. Usually, when people are starting to buzz in the tabloids, there's a project coming. So we'll get into who she's dating. And also, I'm going to do something I have never done before. Those of you who know me from the Full Monty know that my claim to fame is sort of. It would have to be my fashion recaps of award shows. Well, for the first time ever, I'm going to do it virtually live action. Since all of that stuff, all those captions came off from the top of my head anyway, this should be fun and a breeze. So when we come back, we will get into all of that. Don't you guys go away.
Next 100. Stand up, get it poppin' right now. Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
Number one station for hip hop and R&B.
You know what the deal is.
ATL's Next 100.
If you got it, it ain't a question. Oh, it ain't no room for guessing. No more than emotionally invested. Showing you all my imperfections. Oh, if I let you, don't take me for granted. Yeah, if I'm worth more than you could manage, yeah. Open with me, oh, we could be honest. Closer to me, oh, giving me solace. Promise that you won't let me fall. Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life all night. You could be telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time. So just be careful what you take for granted. Yeah. Cause with me, no, you could do damage. You could do damage. You could do damage. Yeah. Worry about it, I'm putting pressure. You'll only cut me if I let you. No, we ain't doing this just for pleasure. Either learn me or I'm a lesson. Going on. If you want me, don't take me for granted. Yeah. If I'm worth more than you could manage, baby. Oh, you're falling for me. Oh, baby, I caught it. Oh, we could be whatever you want, call it. Promise that you won't let me fall. Holding me tight, loving me right, giving me life all night. You could be telling me lies, making me cry, wasting my time the whole time. So just be careful what you take for granted. Yeah. Cause with me, no, you could do damage. You could do damage. You could do damage. Oh, you could do damage. Oh, you could do damage. Yeah. Oh, you could do damage. Yeah. Do damage. Oh, yeah.
Powered by IBNXRadioNetwork.com.
Check it out.
Next 100.
Real hot girl shit. And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it. Yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Look at how I body that, ate it up and gave it back. Yeah, you look good, but they still wanna know we're making it. Toss me like a barbecue, but you won't get your baby back. See me in that dress and he felt like he almost tasted that. Num 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 num, eat it up. Go play okay, 3, 2, 1. You know I'm the hottest. You ain't never gotta heat me up. I'm present when I'm absent, speaking when I'm not there. Call them bitches scary cats. I call them Carol Baskins. Ah. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. I'm a hot ebony, they gon' click it if it's me. On my shit, as you could tell. Any hoe got beef from years ago is beefing by herself. If we took a trip on the real creep tip, bitch, rule number 1 is don't repeat that shit. Rule number 2, if they all came with you, they better know exactly what the fuck they came to do. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. The category is body. Look at the way it's sitting. That ratio so out of control. That waist, that ass, that titties. If I were me and I would've seen myself, I would have bought me a drink. Took me home, did me long, ate it with the pennies on. I could build a house with all the brick I got. Bitches spend a lifetime trying to get this high. And if her head too big, I could make that pop. I'm not the one to play with, like a touch me not. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body yaddy 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 yaddy. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body crazy curvy wavy big titties little waist. Body yaddy 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 yaddy.
All right, guys, we are back. That was Body Yaddy 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 from Megan Thee Stallion, who thankfully we have not gotten much news from this week. I did not want to come on here again and do another Megan story. I was getting quite tired of it. Love you, Meg, but I am getting tired of you and that same story. So thank you for just laying low and letting your album do the talking for the week. Thank you. We are grateful. All right. So what did I say we was gonna talk about? What did I promise you? Did I say a Soul Train fashion recap? I'm gonna throw you off. We're gonna talk about Drake. I'm just playing. I knew what we were talking about. Drake has a candle that is said to be the scent of him. It is he. He is it. He is they. He is that. It retails at $80 and it's already sold out. And I want to know, how is it sold out already? Because the news broke that he had a candle smelled like him. That was smelled. Hold on, let me collect my thoughts. Whoa, wait. Hey, I know how to talk. Okay. The news, the day that I heard the story was the day that everybody else got the story, which was, I believe, yesterday or the day before. And I went to check it out and it was already sold out. And I'm like, well, how was this sold out? And the news just broke that this was even a thing. Let me find out that y'all either only had like 5 candles in stock or that Drake bought it all to make it look like a commodity. I'm not rushing to buy an $80 candle, but then Gwyneth Paltrow, I think, is charging like $100 for her coochie candle, and then I think Erykah Badu won $50 for her coochie incense. So, I mean, I guess it's on brand. It said that it was manly scents and spices like bergamot and sage or something like that. Basically what colognes consist of. So when you burn it, it's going to smell like cologne. Drake does not naturally smell like cologne. Okay, it might be a cologne that he wears. Yes, that is such an interesting choice of photograph to use for Aubrey, isn't it? Don't you love it? You love it. Carby Musk. I would have thought that he would have named it something else. But Carby Musk is the name. I would have thought that he would have tried to give us something like some whitewashed Americanized patois, like lover tings or something, lover boy tings. But that's the scent. So how many candles are you buying? That It retails at $80 US. Do you want your house smelling like eau de Bousse? Because I'm pretty sure that's what it's giving. Eau de Bousse by Drake. Do you want your house smelling like Bousse? I don't. And that's me talking. But we're not going to get into my business because that's not what this show is about. It's not about me. I'm just bringing you the news. I'm just the vessel. That's it. Um, so congratulations to Drake on that new business venture. Good for him. It's selling out. That's another stream of income coming in. You know, we love to see it. Okay, so in the news also, Rihanna is off the market, guys and girls. Rihanna is off the market. She is now officially said to be dating rapper ASAP Rocky. Look at I'm sorry. ASAP Rocky is giving me single mother, doing it for her and her baby, just trying to make it. And Rihanna, the head is so big, the face don't even fit in the frame. Did they Photoshop that, or is that really what it is? I think that's exaggerated. Her head is not that tall. It's such a separation from eye to forehead. I mean, I have a big forehead, but dang. Anyways, they were spotted out at dinner. One of them fancy rich people places, Nobu or something like that. And they were real cozy, hand holding and all that. But to my knowledge, they dated in the past, and then they were also friends. And so I guess they're revisiting. I know they've been friends for a long time. They probably the kind of friends that touch on each other and then just don't really talk about it until it come up again. Type of y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know. Don't look at me like I'm crazy. Y'all done had a friend that y'all played with before, and it wasn't that serious, and then the topic come up, on a dark, lonely night. What's up, friend? Hey, friend. What you doing? I think they're probably those kind of friends all along, and now they just decided to, hey, let's try it. This is probably where it's going to end. Unfortunately, when this relationship doesn't work, it's probably going to be the end of the friendship, the relationship, the everything. So hopefully, maybe this will give Rihanna some subject matter in some music. But I refer to her as a retired musician at this point. I think she's just a businesswoman now. Realistically, I catch a lot of flack when I say this, but Rihanna is not a singer at all. If you asked her to sing I Have Nothing or I Will Always Love You a cappella live, in a room with little to no acoustics, no mic, just a bare raw vocal, tell her bust out I Will Always Love You, I guarantee you that you will always be disappointed. She's not a good singer. We love her persona. We love her image. Her beats are catchy. Her songs are catchy. She has a gift of crossing genres in the studio. Those live performances be trash. And I say that with the utmost respect and love and admiration and the least possible amount of shade as I can possibly give. But that little baby ain't a good live performer at all. It'd be real hit or miss, and 95% of the time it'd be a miss. I say 98. So anyways, that's that. Congratulations to them. Lil Uzi, he had unfollowed Rihanna because apparently he had a real big crush on her. Now I guess he's disappointed. Tyler, the creator, lost his best friend. Drake is sad and sentimental. Noticed that after the news of Rihanna dating, he had to hurry up and come out and say, "Oh, well, I got a candle that smell like me. Like, see, I'm doing good too. I'm making money. See, look, I'm not sad." So, I'm sure he's in the studio now altering some things for his Certified Lover Boy album to add in his forlornness over this situation. Um, but congratulations and good luck to Rihanna and ASAP Rocky. That's a very fashionable couple. I'm sure they're going to give us a lot of looks. I look forward to seeing what they give. To my knowledge, ASAP Rocky isn't that much of a pro-black man. He hasn't really, stepped up to the plate as far as it goes for the culture, and Rihanna has. So the fact that they have combined forces is a little off to me, but hey, maybe she can change him. Moving on, the Soul Train Awards came on, and they were hosted by Tisha Campbell and Tashina Arnold. And there's Tisha Campbell right there giving me very much Fiona, and she's even got a weapon in hand. There's Tashina Arnold giving me Clark's Sister Revival. I'm just getting church with her fashions. She had a bedazzled top on and some slacks that had a cape on the back. Had the cape been on the shoulders, maybe it would have been more dramatic. Um, possibly. We have some other fashions. What else do we have over there? Uh, let's see. What else are we giving? We have Andra Day here. Okay, Andra Day is giving me great value. Rihanna. She always has. I take it that she had a gastric sleeve slid on because she's very much so slimmer. Her outfit, this pink and fuchsia number, it's real cute. It's real cute, but not award show cute. It's like hosting an event cute, like Essence Fest appearance cute. Paparazzi caught me out to dinner with friends cute, but not award show cute. Love the hair, love the intensity of the eyes and the eye makeup. Like I said, giving me great value Rihanna, equate Rihanna, Aldi brand Rihanna. But, beautiful girl. What else do we have over there, Johnny? We have Brandy in some pajamas. Brandy been giving me George Clinton all year with these squiggly blonde braids. However, Brandy is still giving me youthful, very much glowing skin, popping teeth, big beautiful smile. Um, you know, um, I rag on her sometimes. I'll be saying she looked like an avatar, but Brandy is a really beautiful girl. The voice is still intact. Still gives you really great live performances. Vocals just still on. Uh, but yeah, it was giving me pajamas. It was giving me George Clinton. Uh, giving me confunction. Real funkadelic vibes. What else do we have over there? Give me another one, Johnny. I'll give you my opinion. Okay, we have Brandy Evans from P Valley. I love it. It shows her body off. I love her natural hair. The green velvet gown is really nice with the leg out. That leg is muscular and toned. I bet she could kick a hole in the wall. I would have did without that little mesh thing in the middle in the bosom area. I would have made that completely transparent and not a nude color, seeing as that her skin is not nude. And probably the designer probably made that with a European American woman in mind. She might have gotten it off the rack and then just got it tailored to her body, but it looked really nice. She looks really nice. She's a beautiful girl. What else do we have over there, Johnny? Okay, we have Shantae Moore, Stokely Williams, and Shanice. Um, Shantae Moore is giving me Real Housewives of Potomac with this wig. She's giving me Giselle Bryant with the wig and the outfit choice, but the body is banging. I don't know who this. I don't know who the queen. I hate that. I don't know who this queen is in the middle. Stokely Williams. There, I said I had to squeeze it out, y'all. I don't know who that is. He had on that Monica versus Battle beret and them high waisted boyfriend jeans and a cardigan, and I'm just not feeling it. Like these outfits were not giving me award show. And then Shanice was giving me. She had on a pair of jorts, jean shorts. I call them jorts, uh, and they were short and high waisted, but loose at the same time. So I don't know if she didn't have enough thigh for them or if they were supposed to be loose on purpose. The jacket was cute, but the top I could have did without that. Um, Shantae Moore's wig was just sitting there, wasn't it? Just like a sombrero. It was giving me hat. Okay, Johnny, what else do we have? You have anything else? CeeLo Green wore what he could find that fit. He's doing the best that he can with what he has. He has these T-Rex arms, um, these slide-on shoes, so he doesn't have to bend over and tie them. He wore what would fit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Charlie Wilson is giving me, oh, outstanding. Can you knock me out? Charlie Wilson looked like one of them funerals where they stand the body up. I'm sorry, Uncle Charlie, but he is giving me very much so standing funeral. Um, it just looked like they just propped him up there and was like, "We need a legend in the building, Charlie," and then they just like put a little rod in the back so he could be standing up, and then they just made his face into a smile. Laura, I am terrible. I can't be out here talking about Uncle Charlie like that. I feel like we got one more. um, but I don't know what it is. I don't have anything to say. I forgot that I gave you that. I don't. Boop, 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 boop. Back it up. That is enough for me. As far as the Soul Train fashions, I think I saw him performing on the stage, and they cut his song short. Um, and I see why. Let's see. I want to talk about a very interesting story that I found. There is a Hungarian politician. Let me see if I can find his story, y'all. I just found it very interesting. Um, he is an anti gay politician from Hungary. His name is Viktor Orban, and he has resigned from the European Parliament after attending what was described as a 25-man orgy in Brussels. Isn't that funny? You are anti gay, and the gag is you gagging at the party with the 25 boys. 25? Are you okay? that's a lot of traffic. Woo! Amtrak. Let me see what else I can read into this. It says Youssef Zajer quit as an MEP on Sunday and later said he was present at a private party. The police found Jager and 24 other men naked at the gathering, including diplomats. Local reports said. Okay, so the higher ups, the powers that be, was in there slapping skins with each other, bumping uglies. Jager played a key role in the Orban government's crackdown on LGBTQ rights in Hungary. Okay, that is just the epitome of hypocrisy. And it would seem that you would want to increase LGBTQ rights so that you could live your lives more comfortably. And you wouldn't be getting caught at the party with your ankles around your ears and your poppers in your nose. I would, if I was in that position, I would be trying to um pass laws that made this okay and not so taboo, taking notes from other countries. And it's Europe. So I'm like, Europe is very free and open. France in particular, you could almost walk down the street nude in France and no one would bat an eyelash. It's real free over there. So I'm really surprised, to hear this. Mind you, I'm not super familiar with European culture. A member of the European Parliament representing Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban's Fidesz party has resigned from his position in Brussels after he was caught leaving what reports as a 25. Okay, so the whole damn the whole damn parliament was at the party. So what was they? Is it like the Senate was they having a UN meeting, and then after the meeting let out, they was like, "Whew, thank God that's over. All right, let's beat each other's backs in." Like, it says an ally of Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban resigned. Okay, I think I read that already. Youssef Jager resigned on Sunday after he admitted to breaching Belgium's strict lockdown rules to attend a sex party. All right, because of COVID. Duh. So they were also violating COVID rules. They didn't have masks on because their mouths were in use. You can't, maybe, what I would have did just so I could have been, somewhat not in violation. I would have cut a little slit in the, you know what, too much of my business. It says Politico reported on Tuesday the police found 25 naked men they keep reiterating this. They keep reiterating. The police found 25 naked men at the gathering, including Jager and some diplomats. The Belgian newspaper, I can't pronounce that, reported. The newspaper quoted saying, they said, we interrupted a gangbang. So that means not 24 on one, not standing in a single file line to get a piece. Oh, what was the last guy was just getting dregs at that point. Just leavings. Like dropping a pin down a canyon. Baby, not 24 on one. Okay, there's a difference between an orgy. For those of you who don't know, an orgy is a sex party where, everybody's hugging, everybody's doing something. A gangbang is when there's like one or two people, against like a large group. So that means that it was one or two of them against the world. That is funny to me. And then to be anti-LGBTQ when you could just make it easier because y'all are not the only ones in that country that are gay. So what are y'all saying? Can't nobody else be gay but us. And then, we go keep it behind closed doors so don't nobody else know. So they think that we these strict men. Okay, so where are the wives then? Because if it's against the law to be gay, then that means that it's some down low action going on. So what are the wives thinking? Are the wives sticking around? Are the wives going to tough it out? Oh, it's just a phase. He's just exercising his freedom. Everything's real loose and liberal over here in this household. Everything's just Is that what we're doing? Or, oh my God, that is crazy to me. Well, you know, it says LGBTQ rights since he has elected Prime Minister 2010 are pretty much non-existent. Um, Fidesz in the European Parliament helped rewrite Hungary's constitution to protect the institution of marriage as the union of a man and a woman. Mm-mm-mm. Zsájer, a right-wing politician, basically their version of a Republican, an ally of Orban, climbed out a first floor window and was spotted fleeing along the gutter. I thought that said fleeting. I'm like, girl, you just now fleeting? Um, it says the public prosecutor office said a source close to the investigation told Politico that officers were called after a complaint about a nighttime disturbance. Ooh, they must have been in there loud. Authorities say narcotics were found in Zsájer's bag. Zsájer insisted that he had not taken drugs. They found Joe Poppers. They found Joe Poppers and Yo Tina. That's what they found. Oh, you was trying to open things up. The public prosecutor's office said a passerby reported to the police that he had seen a man fleeing along the gutter. He was able to identify the man. It says he was able to identify the man. The man's hands were bloody. It was possible that he may have been injured while fleeing. I keep thinking that says fleeting because of the nature of the story. I'm sorry, guys. Narcotics were found in his backpack. The man was unable to produce any identity documents. He was escorted to his place of residence, where he identified himself as SJ 1961 by means of diplomatic passport. The police continued the process and finally issued an official verbal warning and transported me home, said the man who witnessed the incident. Why did he get a warning? He didn't do nothing. That don't make no sense to me. He said, I deeply regret violating the COVID restrictions. This was the Zsájer man. He said, I deeply regret violating COVID restrictions. It was irresponsible on my part. I am ready to stand for the fine that occurs. So we just gonna glaze over the fact that you was getting your back beat in by 24 other men. We ain't gonna talk about that. We just gonna talk about the COVID restrictions. We not gonna talk about you getting amtracked. After you pass laws that solidified that the constitution of marriage is strictly between a man and a woman and that LGBTQ rights are null and void. We just gonna glaze over that. Like you didn't just get found ass out, ankles around the ears, bent over, giving all the boys a wink. We just gonna glaze over it. Okay, whatever. He announced his resignation as an MEP and asked the people to treat the matter as strictly confidential. It's not confidential. Everybody knows. Lord, that is just, if that is not hypocrisy and deflection and denial. And the thing is, like, he's going to keep doing it. The only thing he can really do, well, he's a politician over there, so I guess he runs things. So nothing will probably happen to him in the long run. But logically, if I were him, I would resign and just leave the country. I would leave. I would just get out of there, leave the country. The stories around. I would leave the country, legally change my name, and just live my best gay life. And and then if it comes out, or if somebody did their research and found out that you were who you were, and just be like, yeah, well, you understand the nature of, what happened and why I had to leave. So yeah, I mean, there's redemption for this. I mean, you're not, evil or anything. You're just gay. It's evil of you to prevent other people for living their lives. But whatever, good luck to that. Moving on, I'm not going to give you too much else. That was just funny to me reading that along with you guys. Um, so we are going to cut to break again. When we come back, we are going to talk about Moneybag Yo and Ari and their soap opera made for Instagram romance. And we're also going to talk more about Ari and her beef with her makeup artist, Olivia. And we're also going to get into that Nate Robinson knockout that everybody was laughing at on social media. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. Don't go away. You are tuned into ATL Next 100 on IBNX Radio.
ATL's Next 100.
Number one station
For hip hop and R&B.
Oh, is that Canyon again?
Hey, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Lead up, got me thinking, babe. Tell me if you with it, cause I'm with it, babe. I haven't heard from you and I'm in it, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. Gucci and Prada. Trip to crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me cause I put it down right. Damn, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. I've been overseas going crazy. I could tell you love it when we made up. Black and gray diamonds like Weirdo. Orange peel, your love is real. Love and skills, I need some love and skills. Love my dad draws and you love me still. Eyes come lazy, but she is real. Dressed to kill. Biggie bomb bomb till you tired. I can put a stone by your eye. I can't say you never switch your sides. You never tell me lies. Not rushing ties, yeah. Trip to crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me cause I put it down right. Damn, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Yo, give me lit. Hoes on my phone when they find out that I'm rich. Then they switch when they say I'm choosing on my bitch. Top down, got her doing donuts on the dick, yeah. Pause for the flick. Damn it, bust it, baby, watch you do it on the split. She don't need no hands or no pain. Do your dance, poppin' rubber bands, hit the dash, make it fast. Yo, waiting by me phone just to dick it down, down. Let me put it down, down. Now put it down, down. Watch me put it down, down. Now put it down, down. Trip to crib in the middle of the night. I know that you miss me cause I put it down right. Damn, babe. I can put you on a flight. You know that a nigga like me can change your life, oh, babe. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby. Everything you do is amazing. Ain't nobody got to go crazy. I got what you need. Everybody think you shy, but I know you a freak, little baby.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B. ATL's Next 100.
Number one for hip hop and R&B. You know.
Love is what you make it. I'll give you my heart if you promise and you won't break it. I'ma keep it real with everyone, it ain't no faking. I was trying to give it to you, you was trying to take it. And you cannot run from reality, gotta face it. I've been trying to do everything for you to just make it. Don't care what people say, especially when they talk crazy. Don't play with me, I'm baby.
I'm watching in plain view. You caught up and tangled in the web of the world. talking in circles. I'm watching in plain view. You caught up and tangled in the web of the world. I wish I could save you. Deep down you're an angel, but street life it trained you. Now listen to your girl. Don't let the game keep playing you. Something I adopted. If they want bust an egg, then they flip like an omelet. Environment toxic. I can't breathe. Haters make me nauseous. Ew. Hit the Gucci outfits. Get a couple outfits, bags in the boxes. Find them in the comments while we shine like comets. Yeah. Baby, when the hype get cold, superficial people in your life get ghost. Same one say I hit you right back, bro. Told you they wasn't on the right track, so. But I kinda like that though. Ain't no distraction, get your sight back though. I think you wanna fight back, so let me shut up. I'm talking in circles. I'm watching in plain view. You caught up and tangled in the web of the world. I wish I could save you. Deep down you're an angel, but street life it trained you. Now listen to your girl. Don't let the game keep playing you. Gang, gang, gang.
Mama told you don't go down that road. Brother told me don't tell on your bros. Sister told me never trust these hoes, and these niggas just as bad. I'll never trust a soul. I heard you been playing with your nose. You know that type shit against the code. You know you was supposed to be strong. You know glitter ain't gold. What the fuck is going on? Lil' D, them trying to get back they life. They coming home. The lawyer gotta keep it a book. I'm still me wrong. They came and got you fired from the pen from off his phone. And it's crazy cause this time he ain't even do nothing wrong. I'm talking chill. Every sentence ends with a appeal. Fuck a deal. I'll go down in history being real. Never squeal. Never played the victim and I probably never will. I just wish that you was here.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
Oh, they're the bomb. They got it going on.
Next 100.
My station. My station.
It's your favorite station.
ATL's Next 100.
Turn that.
Next 100.
Hey guys, all right, welcome back to Sippin The Montea on ATL Next 100. What did I say we were going to talk about? Yes, we are going to talk about Glamorous Spoon. That already looks like a spoon to me, just a spoon head ass little girl. You know that screen painting? That's what her head is shaped like. Okay, so we got Ari Fletcher and Moneybagg Yo. They were in the news this week because they unfollowed each other for a small bit on Instagram. I feel like that, you know, they kind of do this back and forth, you know, kind of thing. They're beefing, you know, they kind of play everything out on social media and their comment sections and all that and their stories. Then she posted a video of, you know, live action Bart Simpson, you know, Moneybagg Yo, that's what I call him. He gives me very much so Bart Simpson. She posted a video saying that he looked good or whatever, and beauty is definitely in the eye of the beholder on both of their ends. That is a very interesting looking couple there. You know, she's an Instagram influencer. She has a lot of followers. For those of you who are wondering who she is, she's an Instagram follower. She's the baby mama of rapper G Herbo, and she's a professional girlfriend. I don't really know how else to describe it. She is definitely, okay. As far as these Insta girls go, she's interesting as far as like the drama that comes with her. You know, she's in the news. She's making a little name for herself. When COVID restrictions lift, I definitely look to see her on reality TV in some form. Uh, I personally favor more so Jada Cheeves, Lil Baby's girlfriend. I like their relationship. It looks like they're very much so into each other, that she likes him. She the way that she carries herself says like, hey, I know I'm fine, I'm fine, but I'm also carrying myself and moving in a way that says like, hey, I'm dating somebody. Um, Ari moves like somebody who is single to me, which leads me to wonder or think that her relationship with Moneybag is not 100% authentic. Now, I don't know how many of you know this or remember this, but a ways back, Moneybag Yo was actually dating Megan the Stallion back when she was a fairly new mainstream artist. They had a song together and everything. And then after the song came out, they broke up. And I think that the relationship was staged to promote the song because he even came out and pretty much said that the relationship was fake. He came out and said it was pretty much fake, um, and that he had been with someone who he had been with for 9 years, but that's not Ari. So I'm like, well, who is this 9 year person? Because he said, I've been with this person for 9 years, and then Ari pops up. So his relationships, like, why your relationships don't be real? Like, this with Ari don't give me authentic because I'm looking at the way she moved. She moved like somebody that's just trying to come up, get as much popularity as she can by any means necessary. I don't get that y'all are a couple. I don't get that y'all are together. Y'all don't give me affection. Like Jada and Lil Baby, they give me affection. They give me boyfriend, girlfriend. I don't buy y'all as a couple. And I'm just wondering what that is. And it's got me looking at Moneybag. Like, is it a M-I, crooked letter I, humpback I situation going on? Do y'all know where I'm going with this? Um, what is it? Because I know our good friend Wendy Williams said that there are agencies in Hollywood that you can go to, and they'll hook you up with somebody to help you portray the image that you want to portray. Whether it is that you want to date to an event, or if you want something to appear more long term, there are agencies that can hook you up with that and make that happen for you. And I'm thinking that Moneybag and Ari are frequenting they frequented these agencies and they made something happen. I bring this up to people. They look at me and they say I'm crazy or no, I think they really together. I don't buy it. I think I get stunts for Instagram. I say that their romance is made for Instagram and it's just that. Made for Instagram, made for Twitter. She moved like very much so single to me. Um, Not saying that they have to be together 24/7 because I know he's a working musician, but he's not traveling and touring right now because of COVID. And then she had tweeted the other day that she feels so alone often. And it's like, why you alone, sir? You got a man. Do you? I mean, you got a man, right? Then why you alone? Is it seasonal depression? I don't know. It gives me a range. But moving on, we are still talking about Ari, the glamorous spoon. Um, she got into it with her MUA, Olivia. Now, according to a story from the Shade Room, it reads as follows. It says, another unusual beef we did not see coming in 2020. Ari Fletcher and her former makeup artist Olivia Song. The strange exchange began when Ari tweeted uh, that she pay the next makeup artist that she works with 150K a year for exclusivity. She said, I'm paying the next MUA 150K a year to keep him, her all to myself. LOL. Ari said in her initial tweet. She followed that tweet up with, once everybody on to it, them, I'm off of it. On to the next. Watch them follow. I know my power. Um, she said, while some people thought Ari was just randomly tweeting her thoughts, other fans knew better than to believe these tweets were anything but random. Apparently, these tweets came after Ari's former makeup artist Olivia Song announced that she is officially the glam team for Ti on his wife's Tiny show, Ti and Tiny, the Family Hustle. Tiny even reshared Olivia's work on her story, confirming the news. And she does good work. She that girl hooked Tiny's face up. And if you can hook up Tiny's face, you are a beast. She's a pro. She's good at what she does. She almost could do Hollywood cosplay makeup. She had Tiny looking real cute on down on the Instagram. Y'all can go check it out. Um, Let's see. What should have been a moment of celebration for Olivia turned into a nasty exchange between her and Ari. After fans connected the dots, Olivia decided to respond to Ari's previous shade with a lengthy post of her own explaining that if anything, she's the one doing the paying. Olivia said, I don't get paid. I do the paying. 100K of that I paid six figures, and that's on my son because I'm a team player. I break real bread, and I do real favors. Nobody did nothing for me off of strength. I had to work for it, but yet and still, I won't tolerate slander about someone that I ever cared about. Um, Everyone has bad days. I hate to say anything, but my hand was forced. It's all love. Maybe this will blow over, maybe not. Based off of Olivia's post, it's clear that she and Ari possibly had a real friendship behind the regular time MUA relationship, because this definitely got personal. Olivia went on, I mean, not Olivia, but the glamorous spoon went on to say, Olivia, I know you might be feeling yourself right now. This is all pretty new to you. Don't let these people gas you. I promise this is not even what you want to do in your heart. Please don't ever in your life say anything about you breaking no bread when I brought you the effing table, plates, forks, and knives. Be grateful. Ooh. Um Honestly, at this point, Olivia's biggest flex might be to just prove Ari wrong and succeed without her. I agree. Um, if I was the girl Olivia, I would just drop it. I wouldn't say no more. You're not working with Ari no more. You're not gonna be working with her no more. You got a job over there at TI at the Family Hustle with the VH1. So I know you're getting paid because you over there, giving Tiny a new face. So I know that is a pretty penny, that you're spending that's being spent on equipment alone. So congratulations to Olivia for booking a bigger gig. It's all about moving on and growth. Ari, if you had that 150K for exclusivity, you probably would have been giving that to Olivia in the first place. But the children say, I looked up Ari's net worth, and they say um, she's worth $1 to $5 million. So Instagram is over there paying her down. Um, but 150K for an MUA a year, that's a bit much. Um, I see like 50 or 75K, but then, I don't know. Um, Congratulations, Olivia. It seems like Ari kind of got some toxic energy going on with her, and if all that's going on over Instagram, and y'all supposed to be doing business partners, friends at one time, um, you better off out of that situation. Let's move on. Um, okay, so social media went up over this situation with Nate Robinson versus YouTuber Jake Paul. There was a boxing match. uh, over the weekend, and it was Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul, and Jake Paul laid Nate Robinson out. Black Twitter was very disappointed. There he is, just laid out, and it started the Nate Robinson challenge. You had people just practicing being laid out, just I mean, I couldn't do nothing but laugh. The boy on the escalator is what got me. Now, why that man got them sweatpants hiked up like that? Oh no, man. Yeah, poor Nate. Um, he just he fell flat. Literally. He fell flat on his face. He thought he had it in the bag, and he did not. Um, I mean, speaking of boxing matches, it came up just a little bit before the show. So, Fat Joe had recently revealed that people were approaching him at the height of him and 50 Cent's fame, that they wanted him to fight 50 Cent and they were going to pay him $10 million to do it. And he said that he refused to do it, not because he was scared of 50 Cent, but because the risk of being knocked out on live television in front of millions of people in the height of his fame, there was a 50% chance of that. He just didn't want to take the chance. I don't blame him. At that time, Joe was rather large and, out of shape, misshapen. 50 Cent was, a gym rat. He was very muscular, very built, very athletic. I'm sure he probably would have punched a hole in Joe. He would have laid Joe right on out. It wouldn't have been nothing he could do. He would have got to give him that belly body shots, and you would have just, it would have been too one-sided. I'm glad that Joe had the spirit of discernment and the wisdom at that time to turn that battle down. And I'm glad that we didn't see that, because Joe would have been getting roasted for that for all time, to this day and beyond. That would have been his legacy. He wouldn't have knocked 50 Cent out. Not somebody that's been shot 9 or 3 times or however many times he actually got shot. He was shot. A bullet touched his skin. So if he survived that, then, he would have survived, a piece of dough, throwing breadsticks at him. So thank goodness, Joe, that you didn't do that. Okay. So when we come back, we're going to go on break in just a little bit. We are going to talk about Delicious from Flavor of Love and her appearance. And we're also going to talk about a couple other little fun odds and ends here's and there's. So I want you guys to stick around, and we will be right back. You're tuned into Sippin The Montea on ATL Next 100 on the IBNX Radio Network.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
Oh, they're the bomb. They got it going on.
Next 100.
My station.
It's your favorite station.
ATL's Next 100.
Turn that.
Next 100.
D-Hill.
Hey, I should've put you somewhere where no one can find you. Mansion out in the sticks with nothing around you. Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, a different environment. Cause you got desires. I know. Cause you got desires. I know. Cause you got desires.
You got that fire, and I'm not a liar. You had me down on my knees every day, had to talk Messiah. I'm in that 8 and that 1 and the 2, this is different Ferrari.
I tried to pay all your loans off and cop you a driver. I had you staying too close to the city, you acting too vulnerable living this life. I should've moved you away from Houston before I cop you all this ice. You wanna be my number one, you're not acting like the main thing. I let you play my number two, you barely made the second. I should've put you somewhere where no one could find you. Mansion out in sticks with nothing around you. Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, you know a different environment. Cause you got desires, I know. Cause you got desires, I know. Cause you got desires. Hey, self-control has never been your thing. Don't think it'll help if there's a ring with a rock in it. Where I'm from, they serve the soda clean. You come from a city where there's lean with the rocks in it. How the fuck you keep so many secrets? How you going vegan but still beefing with me again? How the fuck you seen so many beaches? Tickets to them places don't come cheap. I see it back in Turks, remember who took it at first and don't you forget it. Got you a whip, but then you got back on your shit. I had to tell Eric, go get it. I'm always moving too fast, the feeling don't last. I feel like you take me for granted. Probably my fault for the way that I handle it. I should've put you somewhere where no one could find you. Mansion out in sticks with nothing around you. Katy, Texas, Dallas, Texas, you know a different environment. Cause you got desires, I know. Cause you got desires, I know. Cause you got desires. Ooh, shawty, you tried it. Voice getting filled with entitlement. Why would you tell me those lies? Why would you make it so bold to my face? Why is stories all over the place? Whole lot of secrets friends don't keep safe. Where did your friends all go? Ooh. I can't solve your problems. You say your problems never needed solving. I was too good till you should've stayed silent. Nice guys always finish off where they started. Deja vu, you wanted things and you got them. Deja vu, I wanted smoke and I got it. Deja vu, deja.
Alright, so unfortunately, I'm still here. But, you know, if you're here and you're still up in the belly, and you just want to hear some tune, some music, I think, you know, you found the right spot.
I'm outside in the AMD, right outside, TT.
You know, shout out my brother Drake for, you know, popping this off real quick.
I don't got the time or the patience to deal with your shit today. You've been walking around with a stank attitude like your shit don't stink. I don't give you no trouble on most days, but I will today. I've been holding my tongue, got the right to be in my feels today. Cause I work too hard, but I love you way more harder. I didn't have my share of being walked all over, now I'm smarter. You can think you right all you want, I see through you just like water. You can go ahead, puff up your chest, but it better not go no farther. Give me bad vibes. If you don't get your act together, you might have to act like and do you bad vibes. My patience running low and you ain't got a lot of time, so pack like and do you. Nice how you can find somebody else to. She can never be me. Just want someone, let you do what you want, but that'll never be me. And I love to treat you right, but I'ma check you when you're wrong. You can't tell me that you hear me when you're scrolling through your phone. Cause I work too hard, but I love you way more harder. I didn't have my share of being walked all over, now I'm smarter. You can think I'm wrong all you want, but that truth got you so bothered. You can go ahead, puff up your chest, but it better not go no further. Bad vibes. If you don't get your act together, you might have to act like and do you bad vibes. My bad vibe. If you don't get your act together, you might have to act like, ooh, bad vibe. You gon' probably be right back tomorrow, might as well act like.
All day, every day. Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B. What this is? Your place to find new music. ATL's Next 100.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sippin The Montea. All right, so as promised, I am going to talk to you guys next about Delicious. Now, Delicious is a former contestant on season 2 of Flavor of Love. She recently married one of the guys from the Central Park Five. I want to talk about her latest appearance. Now, you see her on the left giving me very much so 2005 Delicious. And on the right, she's giving me 1987 Janet Jackson, giving me Pleasure Principle. Giving me Rhythm Nation. I'm wondering, when did this happen? What is this? Now, she said that she's expert. You know, she's an expert with the makeup. She's shown us, how she puts her makeup on. She insists she hasn't had plastic surgery, but it's only so much lighting angles and makeup can do. And then it's not a filter because the husband's unfiltered. So it's not like the filter is just on her and not him. She's very much so giving Janet Jackson now, and I'm just wondering what is going on with the girls and changing their heads. I used to always say, like, oh, it's a new face, it's a new face, it's a new face. These are new heads. Okay, these are new bodies. They have new complexions. They have new shapes. Their bodies, their bone structure of their body is different. The curvatures of their bodies are different. The shapes of their faces are different. There are cheekbones where there weren't. There are no cheekbones where there once were. Jawlines are different. Shapes of ears are different. I'm wondering, are these even the same people? Are the real people kidnapped? And they're just telling us that what's going on? Is it an alien? What is it? Because that is just a really drastic change. Like, I can't believe that. Johnny, can you put that picture up one more time? I'm just really in awe of this. This change, the structure of this face is just so different. Oh my God. Okay, so I also wanted to talk about. I saw the news that NBA YoungBoy had welcomed baby number 6 with Drea Simone. NBA YoungBoy is 21 years old. Here's Drea Simone's Instagram post. She's thankful she gave birth to the baby on Thanksgiving. Cody Capri, 7.5 pounds. Congratulations to her. This is their second child together. This is his 6th child overall. And then right behind that, Yaya Mayweather, who was also pregnant by him, had posted a photo of herself on Instagram saying it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. She's ready to pop. So those babies are right behind each other. You guys know the messy story behind those two girls. Didn't they try to kill each other or something like that? Yaya, somebody stabbed somebody. I don't know, Lord. These children are buck wild. I'm happy that I've never had any type of drama like that. No type of violence or domestic situation. Praise God. Hopefully I never do. Baby mama drama. No, none of that. That's never been my story. I'm really thankful for that. Haven't had to get along with the parents of anybody that I was dating's children because I haven't. I take that back. I have dated people with kids, but that's never come up. I'm thankful that it hasn't. That is a lot. 21. You're 21. NBA YoungBoy is 21 years old, and he's about to have his seventh child. He is he is in the running towards becoming America's next top Future. Like he is going to surpass Future. Doesn't Future have 7 or 8 himself? Isn't Future at 8? And I was of the understanding that Future had a ninth baby mama that was pregnant, some lady that looked like Cynthia Bailey from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. That's the tea that I had got a while back. Now I know that he has a way of keeping the baby mamas quiet because there was a baby mama of his that nobody knew about. This little light skinned Danny Lay looking girl that he got pregnant. They said she was real cool, quiet, wasn't asking him for much or nothing at all, probably because she figured he didn't have it. Um, and that his baby mama Eliza Rain had exposed her because she was trying to get her child support from him. So she blew the whistle off of that. But had she not, nobody would have known about that and that child that he had with her. So it's very possible that Future has 9 or the ninth one on the way. But I digress. Congratulations, NBA YoungBoy. Keep on making music and keep on trying to get that hit or those hits because you're gonna need them. You're bringing a lot of lives into the world. You can't be no one hit wonder. Do you have a hit yet? I'm not too familiar with his music. A lot of people say that they like him and that he's good. He has a big fan base, but from what I understand, his fan base is kind of like airheads. I don't know. That's what them people said on Twitter. I didn't say that because I'm not familiar with his music or his fan base. Um, but that's what them people said. Them people said that his fans is a little touched, is a little unhinged. So that's that on that. I also wanted to touch on the fact that I came across some interesting footage of rapper Kevin Gates. Um, what in the Shirley Murdoch is this? Hello, Barbara. Can I speak to Shirley? Now, I can't sit up here and do too much because my hair is kind of giving the same thing, but I'm not out here with these big pursed, pouty lips either. I don't know how to purse and pout my lips. And Kevin Gates always just kind of gave me sus moments. I'm not saying that he's sus. Like, in photographs, like he photographs sus. You know, I once worked with a young man, and I always joked about it with him because he had a very sus face, like it always just was just sitting. Everything on his face was just sitting. I mean, eyebrows, the eyebrows were up, the eyes hung low, the lips were pursed, the cheekbones were sunk in. It was just giving me like Dwight from Real Housewives of Atlanta season 3. But he wasn't sus at all. But his face gave that, and I think that's what poor Kevin got. Poor Kevin just got his mother's side of the family facial features, their hips, all that. Because y'all know he got hips too. I'm looking at Kevin like, Kevin, baby. you was, you know what? You know what? Maybe he's just a pretty man. Some men are pretty, some women are handsome. Maybe he's just a pretty man. Growing up, people always mistook me for a girl. There was nothing I could do to avoid it. And I used to wonder, like, why do all the gay girls like me? They thought I was a stud. And I didn't know that until like one of them pulled me to the side. And I'm just like, I sat down and I evaluated. I'm like, why are all my friends gay girls? I don't have a problem with that. They're fun. I love me a lesbian. Ooh. They're so fun. They're so funny. They are so warm and inviting and friendly to me. The studs, the femmes, I love them so much. Whenever, like, we just always have a good time. Whenever I get with them, I don't even have to know them. Just put me in a room with them. We gonna have a good time. And the girls used to think I was a stud because I went through the majority of high school looking like Aaliyah circa 1994. I was looking real back, forth, and forth, real at your best. I had long hair. My hair was straight and it came down to about here. I had no facial hair. Everything, all my features were real soft. And I used to wear oversized baggy clothes. That's how God had made me. And then I was skinnier at the time. That's how God made I didn't have no control over it. No face, I mean, not peach fuzz, a mustache, a chin strap, nothing. Just nothing on the face. I mean, everything was just real soft and glowy and dewy. Lord, I got Lord, those were some interesting times. I just used to look in the mirror. It was like, God, when is I'm gonna be a boy, Lord? When is I'm gonna be a boy? Um, and then it finally happened. I finally got my beard at the tender, vulnerable age of 32. Um, so congratulations to me for that. But Kevin Gates, I just want to know what what was that? Some things you keep in the gallery. That's one of those things I would have kept in my gallery. There's a lot of pictures when I stroll through my gallery, especially pictures from the past, and I'm just like, "Woo! Thank God for growth. Thank God for growth." Kevin Gates has been working out. You know, his he's working out. He's slim. You know, he's muscular. He's really turned that body around. He's really working on. He still got the hips, but you know they're slender now. He still got the hips though. Um, so, anyways, also what I wanted to talk about, I wanted to touch on Cardi B because Cardi B is actually giving positivity in the news. She was speaking out on sisterhood in music. I wanted to touch on that. According to a story from Neighborhood Talk over on Instagram, shout out to them. Um, Cardi B said that when female artists are rising, you don't have to put one down because the others are rising. Cardi B explained every. I'm not going to continue to read in her voice because that will annoy the masses, including me. Every single time a female rapper comes out, people want to start fake beef. Maybe because they don't see me with other women as often as people want to. Cardi, you fell for that. You know, the people created that beef between you and Nikki, and you and Nikki fell for it and really, just really went in. Cardi says the reason she's not seen with other women is actually very simple. She's shy. The thing is, I'm shy and really shy to reach out to male artists, to be honest with you, she said. That's why a lot of collabs that I want, I haven't gotten yet because I'm scared to reach out. I always get a little starstruck. I be thinking I'm corny, even though I'm funny. When I linked up with Megan and it was time for me to send a song, I was like, this has to be the song. There's no other song that makes sense for me to put her on. This girl is freaky deaky. I know she's gonna kill it, and she did. Yes, and that's in her referencing to WAP. And yes, WAP was definitely a moment, a movement. They've got merchandise. Um, and I just feel that Cardi, you have definitely you fell for that. You drank the Kool-Aid on that baby. When you said that people create fake beef. See, Cardi's problem is she feels the need to react and respond to everything. Anytime anybody says any little thing, disagrees with anything she says or does, it garners a reaction, and it does not. Girl, your skin is thin. Um, Speaking of Cardi, she definitely she did a that interview I believe was with Billboard, and she did a really nice photo spread with them, and I want to talk to you guys about it and see what it is that you think about it, because she definitely gave me some vibes. I don't know who the makeup artist was, but I'm gonna let you guys take a look and see what you think. Now, Cardi B did this immaculate spread for Billboard. Um, Johnny, when you get a photograph, can you put something up, show the people? I just want to show them what it is exactly that I'm talking about. Because she looked very, she was giving me very bronze. She was very golden. Um, we're going to get into that when we get back. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back. So stay tuned to Sippin The Montea here on ATO Next 100.
All day, every day.
Atlanta's home for hip hop and R&B.
You know what this is? Your place to find new music.
ATL's Next 100.
No, it's winter somewhere, but it's springtime right here. You need me to water the grass before it all disappears. Said you're sick of that high school. You need a college degree. So you took all your frustration to me. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Get you out for dinner like a gentleman. Not before I enter like a gentleman. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Get you out for dinner like a gentleman. Not before I enter like a gentleman. Who did it to you? Boop, don't you hide them feelings, girl, I see through ya. I wanna know why he tryna show out. All the way up to that Rolls Royce, roll up and open up the doors wide. This gonna happen more than the weekend. You ain't got to do the most speaking. We can't waste our time on not taking it slow. So baby, settle in. I'll show you better than before. I'll take you somewhere that you never been. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Get you out for dinner like a gentleman. Knock before I enter like a gentleman. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman? If nothing, girl, you deserve a gentleman. Get you out for dinner like a gentleman. Not before I enter like a gentleman. Take what you want, don't be scared. Girl, you know I've been here before you. Can't ignore all the signs that you feel when you're touching and kissing my neck. Girl, you know what you want, and I'm here to give it. Tell me, have you ever had a gentleman?
All right, guys, we are back. I wanted to wrap things up by talking about Cardi B and this spread that she did for Billboard magazine. I wanted to see what you guys thought about these pictures. Let's start with okay. All right, here she's giving me very much Dora with this wig. The dress is really cute with the glove. You know, Cardi is always good for giving you a good fashion moment. That's what I'll say. She's very, very well styled. What else do we have? What else do we have here? Okay, yes, private dancer dancing for money. She's looking a little bronzed here. Maybe it's the lighting. I like the polka dot dress. It would probably look really homely if she wasn't in motion and the wind wasn't blowing through it. But with the wind blowing through it, it looks beautiful there. She's wearing the dress, it's not wearing her. What else do we have? Um, also, yes, we are. Oh yeah, I wanted to promote what I was talking about at the beginning of the show, and also promote something else too. I need you guys to follow me at Sippin The Montea on Instagram and Twitter as Sippin the Monty. I will also be rebranding. You know, I was the full Monty on Facebook, but I will now be Sippin the Monty on Facebook. I'm going to be bringing you the same shade, but it's going to be with a little bit more of a twist. It's not going to be so much rot gut bitter down home, so much of a drag every day, just drag, just sassy black gay man dragging shade. Um, I'm going to, we're going to talk about different topics and stuff like that. You know, I won't be going live as much as I was. Um, I do encourage you for live reviews, fashion recaps, touch on your favorite reality stars, your Instagram influencers that you follow me here every Wednesday on ATO Next 100 on the IBNX Radio Network for the tea. For that live action tea, you will be getting the post. I will also be building a website for Sippin the Monty. We're going to do a whole thing in 2021. So I will be here live and out loud in your face on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. I'm going to be a very hardworking man. So even when I don't feel like it, I'm going to feel like it anyway. I'm going to bring you this tea. I'm going to be in your face. You're going to be seeing a lot of me, whether you like it or not. Okay? As you know, I say things that sometimes you may not like earlier when I had my statement about Rihanna's live performances. Some people don't like that. Some people don't agree with that. That's how I feel. That's my opinion. It's not law. It's not gospel. You don't have to follow it. But that is how I feel. If you agree with it, then join me, children. If not, then we can talk about it in a very respectful way. Nobody has to disrespect or dog anybody or call anybody out their names. We're not going to do all that wildness. And I know that's how they get down on Twitter, but I'm prepared for that. It's whatever. Twitter is very much giving, fun and shade. Instagram is giving you more so of the reads. And Facebook is going to be more of like an open forum where you can really, really, really chime in. We can go back and forth and have that good, deep, honest chat. And YouTube, I will be giving you video content. I'll be uploading also, shows from clips from here and reviews on your housewife shows and whatever else you want to see. So that is what is going on for 2021. But IBNX and ATO Next 100 is the base. It's the home base. It's where you come to see Monty, to get the full film. All right. So On that note, we are pretty much going to wrap things up here. Like I said, again, I encourage you to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Sippin The Montea. On YouTube, I'm still the full Monty, but be looking for that to change also to Sippin The Montea. Everything's going to be sipping. Everything you're going to be sipping. Um, my followers, I'm thinking about changing your name from Teabags to Sippers. I'll ask you. You let me know what you think. And yeah, that's pretty much what I have. Um, I enjoy these chats with you guys this Wednesday and every Wednesday. I really enjoy this forum. I really enjoy doing this with you guys. I hope to do it with you for as long as I can. Um, and I want you guys to come back and join me again next Wednesday at the same time. We're going to do it all over again. It's going to be a whole new slew of topics, a whole new slew of shade, a whole new slew of jokes. And we're going to do it all over again. So until next time, thank you for sipping the Monty here on ATO Next 100.
Let's get right to work. Work, work.